This is 2K Sports, broadcasting from Atlanta as the Hawks take it to the hardwood. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Ali LaForce on the sidelines. This is the first game in the Nets road trip.
And they're facing a team today, guys, that they match up really well with. They're undefeated against them on the season, and they come into this game feeling pretty good about themselves.
Greg, how about this matchup we have here tonight? Two teams that really like to shoot the three.
It's going to be a shootout, Kevin. Something we see more and more of in today's NBA. I think whichever team makes more threes wins this one.
Just 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Back to Whiteside. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a three-point game. At the top of the key, Mitchell. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Pass to Siakam. Brunson outside. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, we talk about having a high shot IQ. Jalen Brunson doesn't force shots. You want to concede the mid-range jumper, he's more than content to take it.
Over in the corner, Lillard misses the three. The Nets on offense. Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear number one, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. Well, right away, Coach shared his thoughts on Jalen Brunson. He said, quote, he's going to get hot. That's just a fact. But the moment that happens, we hope to trap him, double him, and throw water on that fire. There you have it. Sounds like Coach is hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst when it comes to Brunson. Back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. And Lillard gets it to go.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
And finished off by Siakam.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Pippen with the steal. And stolen by Wiggins. Brunson outside. And the jam by Whiteside.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Brooklyn leading by 3. Brunson scanning the floor. 1:22 left in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. Whiteside, high post. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam. Whiteside's got his second basket of the night.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
Kicks it out to Lillard. Good on the triple. 6 points for Damian Lillard.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Shots good by Siakam.
Well, high percentage shots are always at a premium. Pascal Siakam gets a great look there.
Mitchell outside. Back to Lillard. And stolen by Caruso. Pass to Wiggins. Good on the three-point shot.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. They trail by 7. Now here's Lillard. Back to Pippen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls it from the elbow. And that one's good, Mitchell.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
You got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Nets lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena.
18.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Guys, back to you.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report.
Over the course of his career, you've seen Alex Caruso's confidence really grow with his jump shooting.
And finished off by Gobert.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Over in the corner, Caruso. Back to Neesmith. The Nets need to get a shot off here. A second chance effort. Simmons. On baseline, Jay. Walsh can't get it to go. Here's Lillard. Pass to Champagnie. And stolen by Simmons. Deflects the pass. And Brunson has it in the corner. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Brunson, and the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Now, they like to fly in at the last moment rather than establish position early.
Here's LeVert. That one wide left.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Here's Simmons, and he elevates for the slam dunk, and Marvin Bagley did not like that.
Simmons with a little flair and flash. Let him feel all of your basketball ability, Ben Simmons.
Screen by O'Neal. Here's Lillard. Rebound, Brooklyn.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of the starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So both teams making some changes here. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Pippen. Mitchell outside. Off target from outside. Nets leading by 8. Simmons looking it over. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Ben Simmons is so skilled at using his athleticism and strength to draw the contact. How about the end one opportunity?
Lillard with the bucket.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Pass to Walsh. The Nets working the ball around now. Inside. And then Simmons slams it in.
Well, you love to see Simmons use that size to finish at the rim and let him know.
To the middle. Mitchell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And, Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
And finished off by Siakam.
Well, Pascal Siakam has the ability to play on the inside and score with that length.
It's Pippen with the drive. Back to Lillard. Bagley the screen. Shot clock at 6. And finished off by Bagley.
Known for his scoring there. Lillard with a fantastic pass in that screen and roll.
Here's the pick. Pass to Ivy. Pippen with the steal. Three-pointer, Lillard. Buries the long-range jumper. Now just a 5-point Nets lead.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
And so, Jordy Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Both teams will make substitutions. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Brunson, the bounce pass. Pass to Wiggins. And stolen by Lillard.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Right side, no good. Lillard left side for 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 31. Nets out in front, leading by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. To the inside. And it's Wiggins missing. The Hawks trailed by 3. Now Mitchell. Pippen outside. Lillard left side. 5 to shoot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here's Brunson. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Here's Whiteside. Gobert with the block.
Well, this is a very prototypical defensive anchor. This is what Rudy Gobert brings on a nightly basis.
Pass to Champagnie. Back to Lillard. Gobert the screen. The shot by Lillard wide open. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pitch, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Anley LaForce courtside. Allen.
Hey guys, those who worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Back over to you guys.
Thank you, Allen. Driving in. Here's Whiteside, and he uses the glass on the layup. 8 points for Hassan Whiteside.
This guy is a trusted playmaker. Alex Caruso understands how to read the floor.
Pass to Champagny. Lillard outside. And a miss there on the triple. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They've led by as much as 10. Launches a three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
And a four-time Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Pippen with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Pass to Mitchell. Lillard from outside. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Brunson, left side. Shoots over Lillard. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Hawks trailing. Pippen outside. Pass to Mitchell. And stolen by Wiggins. Brunson with a clean look. Brunson for three. Likes the look and drains it.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
Lillard from outside. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Back to Gobert. Misses and the dry spell continues.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game. Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. .56 seconds left for the third. Mitchell looking it over. Pass to Lillard. Bagley the screen. Lillard with it. Now guarded by Simmons.
Yeah, just great instincts there in the pick and roll. Like how fierce Bagley cuts after setting the pick.
Here's Simmons. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Boy, in the lane, making things happen. Nice effort.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. That one misses for Simmons.
Boy, Ben Simmons, one of the most highly scrutinized players in the NBA, but I don't think you can doubt any of his defensive abilities. Cross-positional and big-time asset on that end.
A nice shot by Nesmith.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
To Champagny. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And so it's Brooklyn with a 10th. 44. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Gobert. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
You love the touch from Rudy Gobert. He's put a ton of work into his offensive game.
Brunson, right side. Screen by Simmons. Gobert with the block.
One of the best to do it. Gobert adds another block to that career total.
Lillard, right side. And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here's Brunson. In the corner, Simmons with it. Back to Brunson. Stolen by Mitchell. Lillard looking around to the paint. Here's Champagnie. Rebound, Brooklyn. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. Here's Brunson. And it's Wiggins missing.
Boy, another miss, but you have to say to his teammates, great job. They have picked him up all evening long. Corralling defensive rebounds, such a critical aspect of your defense. Nice work.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And stolen by Caruso. Now Wiggins. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Simmons.
You have to be more careful with the basketball. These are possessions that you don't get back.
A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. It's Pippen with the drive. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
His agility makes Pippen so dangerous inside. He can create contact while also being able to get the shot off.
Both shots good from the stripe. Nets leading by 8. Brunson outside. Nice move. Oh, the slam dunk.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Well, we know Donovan Mitchell is absolutely prolific from three.
Outside, Siakam. Brunson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Another chance here. Now Caruso. And the 3 misses. A bit under 3.5 minutes advanced here in the fourth. Here's Mitchell. Outside Lillard. Knocks down the 3.
Some nights Lillard can just keep going and going.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Up top, Lillard. A 17-footer. That shot, no good. Brooklyn leading by 5. Here's Wiggins. Now Brunson puts up a 3. Not that time. It won't go. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Mitchell outside. It's Pippen with the drive. Gobert! Jumper is hot. And he commits the intentional foul. And an intentional foul right there. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Caruso with the steal. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third personal. Team's fourth.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Fate looking very thin now, Greg, with very few ticks of the clock remaining.
They'll need something special to happen, and it needs to happen fast.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. So it's Brooklyn with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll do it, folks.